Hey guys, thank you for joining my channel. It is the Lovely Rati bringing you week 2 of our 90-day challenge to becoming a 5-star author. In week 2, the first thing we want to do is start a framework. What does that mean? That means brainstorm your ideas. What are your passions and interests? Think about what your passions and interests are and how you can incorporate those passions into your writings. I know when I was writing, I asked myself, what, where, when, whom? Those are my questions, my W's. What, where, when, whom? And when I say what am I going to write? What is my genre? Where is my setting going to take place? Is this going to be a book based out of the country? Is this an airplane book? Where? When does this setting take place? Is it historically? Is it futuristically? When? And whom are my characters going to be? Are the characters in our book? Now, when you are brainstorming, try mind maps. You ever watch the cartoon and somebody thinks of something? You can see somebody's thinking of something and then little bubbles pop in the head, boop, 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 right? Of their ideas. That's a real thing. It's called mind maps. So make mind maps and then write them down. What I want you to get into the habit of is writing. Don't leave it up here. Write it down. Make list of genres that you are interested in. Make lists. Just write. Free writing. Oh yeah, I like free writing because free writing allows me to actually write without having to check my grammar, my style, or my fonts. Just write, free write. And this is to help you explore various topics or plot ideas. Just write. So take your time. Not so much because we have 90 days, but we are on track. All right, guys, so that was week 2, part 1. Now, part 2, I want us to create an outline. It is time to create that outline for a solid book structure. That's why we create an outline. Remember, I mentioned the mind maps. Boop, 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 right? When we write it down, it should look like an outline. What is an outline? You know when we were in grade school and they say, hey, write a word in the middle. Write a word and then circle it, and then you draw a line from there. You write another word, circle it. And for those of us that are older than others and can't really remember what they taught us in grade school, every time you ask why, what are we outlining? Book. What about the book? What kind of book? Genre. What kind of characters? Characters. How long is it going to take me to write this book? 90 days. How many words does it have to be? Word count. Who, what, when, why, where. Questions to ask. Now, once you've written your outline and you have, this is your prompt. This is called a prompt. So whatever word is in the middle is going to be your prompt. From there, this is tier 1. I want you guys to create multiple tiers. So this is your prompt. This is tier 1. I actually want tier 2 and 3. Definitely tier 2. We can work on tier 3. Make as many tiers as you can. Tap into your vocabulary. Now, for those of us that are writing fictions, do your outline with major plot twists. For those of us that are writing non-fictions, Map out the key concepts, or maybe the main events, or like if those of us that are doing something historic and it's an era, map out the historic events in that time frame. Now, by doing this can actually help you organize your thoughts and the events in your book. You see, once it's on paper, you can say, oh, I got to figure this out first. A book, right? I have to figure this out first, this second, that'll be third. This is how I actually write outlines. For both books, I actually wrote outlines. And then I put little numbers around my bubbles because they were chapters. Duh. They were my chapters. So I put little numbers around my bubbles knowing, all right, we're going to talk about this first, that second. This is how you stay organized. And organization is a big key when we are writing a book. All right, so that was brainstorming and creating an outline. Okay. Until next time, you guys, thank you very much for joining my channel. Be sure to comment below, subscribe if you want to take this 90-day journey, you want to join our community. I'm going to drop the link to how we can join the community of other writers who are all on a fast track to being a 5-star author. All right, guys, go do your homework and go be great. It's the Lovely Rati signing off. Bye.